Alright, well, since my beer is already open, I might as well take a couple extra videos, although I have no idea when I'm going to actually edit them and upload them. First, the M65 Black made by Mil-Tec. Mil-Tec, a German company. They make army stuff, army related stuff. Not very good quality, but also quite inexpensive. You can see shit with this. Maybe if I put the light closer, it will adjust the contrast better. Ah, bullshit. So, it's the standard M65, I think. Like with all the normal bells, whistles, or none of them. 4 pockets, 2 chest, 2 lower ones, with a button. Not very thick, not very beefy, if you will, but it's decent. The zipper, not very good, but it's actually functional. I never had a problem with it, and I've had it for about 4 years now. I've used it non-stop. Now, I know there's a hood in there, but I've never actually used it, because why would I? I'm a grown man, I have my own umbrella. Simple, super simple stuff, not too big. Feels like your face would be wet if you use this. Use this to keep yourself relatively dry in the rain. Of course, which hood would actually cover your head well, your face well, I don't know. What would the point be? This, unlike the Greek jacket, is unlike the Greek M65, is 65% polyester, 35% cotton. And if you see it, can I do maybe this? Yeah, the outside looks plasticky, and you know, reflective, but it breathes relatively well for what it is. Oh, I forgot about this one, this part. So, there was, where is it? Where are you? Oh, down below. So, there was on the lower side, the outer layer, there was a piece of, what's it called? You know, elastic stuff. Which was, I don't know how long it was in storage for, but it just crumbled apart. And the first time I wore it seriously, I just started pulling it until it gave out, because I really hated it, being already useless. I think it's sewn in these points. Oh, at least this point. Can I show you? Yep, there it is. There it is. Yep. Oh god, you're seeing my hands. I hate this. I'm not gonna delete this video though. Let me just... There we go. Gloves! So, yeah, the elastic was horrible. I don't know how long it was sitting in storage for, but no. Or maybe it was just bad from the beginning. I don't know. The tag is surprisingly readable. It has few instructions for cold weather. Wear as outer garment or as outer layer in cold, dry climate. I live in Greece. There is no such thing as cold and dry. As far as I know, it's cold and fucking wet. Like, just wave a glass around and it will get full by the end of your movement. Not really, but you get my meaning. When hood is used, lower extension shall be worn over neck opening, preventing water entering opening. The lower extension didn't seem very securable, let's say, but maybe I missed something. I don't care enough to take it out again. Brush snow or frost from garment before entering heated shelters. For fast drying, remove liner from coat. I don't think they mean this integrated liner, because it is 2 layers, just like the Greek one. They're probably talking about the extra button-in liner, which it's fine. It's actually fine. It's warm. Like with the liner, this is a quite warm jacket. But we're talking about Greece here, so maybe in countries that have, or places in Greece that have serious cold, maybe that's not gonna be enough even with a liner. I've never actually used the liner, apart from the first time I tried it, because it was too damn warm. I live in a city, so not much of a cold climate here. A few buttons in the inner side for the lining. No, it's not hanging by a thread, but you don't expect it to handle much strain. The buttons on this work quite smoothly, if you care. Yeah, I mean, you may care if you actually want to put it on, because I'm right now I'm wearing the Greek one. If you compare these, if you want to actually close the Greek one, what I do is press the button against my sternum bone and just push in. Come on, yep. I mean, it's secure, but that's what the zipper is for. Yeah, probably some kind of design decision that makes some point. This part of the... Let me just do this, maybe. Yep. Now, this part, which I also didn't talk about in the Greek one, I think that's supposed to cover a bit of your hand if it's cold or windy. Never actually used it. No matter what you do, you have a hook system, a hook and loop system here. And is it the same for the Greek one? Yeah, the same for the Greek one. So you have a hook and loop system here, and the hooks are either rubbing against your skin or rubbing against other fabric. Either way, not a good look. Not much to say about this, actually. No hook and loop in the pockets. This wasn't waxed when I got it, so I would not call it water resistant. I mean, even if it's 65% polyester, this will soak up water like a bitch. Now maybe you can do something if you go in shelter or your house. Maybe you can do something by parting the 2 layers, the inner and the outer, and maybe that will help you dry it out faster. But yeah, I mean, it's good. No, it's not good, but it's fine, which is enough. It's fine because I've used it for 4 years. I've used it for 4 years, and I have not had a single complaint for it, except, of course, the elastic part on the bottom of the jacket that I mentioned. So yeah, an underwhelming specimen of the M65, but perfectly functional, which I think is the whole point of an M65, right? Well, see you next time.